On the Newsmaker line with us, Dr. Robert Jeffress. I want to get back to the spiritual component of this, but first, there was a bit of news that dropped late yesterday, and Dr. Jeffress, I know you gave us a comment almost immediately, but Mitt Romney, the failed presidential candidate, about to be a failed senatorial candidate, released a vicious statement attacking you personally, and he said that you were a religious bigot, and you had no business giving a prayer to open the embassy. I want to give you a chance to respond to that.
Well, first of all, thank you for the great column you wrote that gave me an opportunity to explain and put it in a bigger context. First of all, those comments Mitt used were out of context. They were twisted. Some were not accurate at all. He may be reporting what other media have reported. But look, having said all of that, the historic teaching of Christianity for 2,000 years has been that there is one way to heaven, and that's through faith in Jesus. Jesus said, who was a Jew, by the way, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. And the fact that I, along with tens of millions of other evangelicals around the world, continue to believe that Christ is the way to heaven, that's really not newsworthy, and it certainly doesn't qualify me as a bigot. I mean, people may disagree with that. They may say, we don't believe what Jesus said. That's fine. But you don't have a right to call somebody else a bigot for believing the words of Jesus Christ.
And for that matter, and I'm going to lowball these numbers here, but if in fact Mitt Romney truly believes that, then you've got 14 million Southern Baptists that he just labeled and smeared as religious bigots, and probably more in the general evangelical community.
Right. And, people say, well, that's hateful to say such a thing. Well, we don't make up the rules. God makes up the rules. And, a couple of weeks ago, I did this Ask a Jew, Ask a Gentile event with Jewish talk show host Dennis Prager. We did it at the Reagan Library. It was 90 minutes of our conversation about the similarities and the differences between Judaism and Christianity. And yes, we worship the same God. We revere the same scriptures. We believe in Messiah, but there's also a basic difference. The fact is that Dennis Prager said that he believes that we go to heaven through our good works. Christianity says it's through faith in Christ. But here's the interesting thing, Todd. Dennis said the fact that Robert tries to win me to faith in Christ doesn't make me hate him, or it makes me think he hates me. I see it as a sign of affection because he cares about me and wants to go to heaven. So it's really an unfair attack that you have to be bigoted to believe what I believe.
And really, Dr. Jeffress, when you look at what Mitt Romney said, it's important for people to understand you haven't been out there attacking Mitt Romney. You haven't been attacking Mormons or Muslims. This was an unwarranted attack from him on you.
These are twisted quotations from 7 or 8 years ago. And to do this on the day we're opening our embassy in Jerusalem, I think it's just sad that he is that bitter, I guess, over the 2012 election. Maybe he's bitter as he, thinks to himself he could have been president and done what President Trump is doing. Well, the fact is he couldn't have, which is why he's not president.